Leftover rice from your favorite Chinese restaurant could kill you, plus a whole lot more. I want to hear y'all's opinion on this one. We're going to take a left-hand turn. It's going to be a wild one. So welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday.
So if you like exposing truth and dropping truth bombs, then welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday.
I want the truth!
Well, a big shazam to you people. I'm going to take, again, a left turn. I started with rice, and I'm going to give you that in a second, but then it unraveled and spiraled out of control down the rabbit hole once again. I want to hear what y'all have to say. I always say that, but I think on this one, at the end, I'm going to have a question for you, and folks are going to have some things to say in the comment section. We're opening with fried rice here in just a second, and it's going to unravel. And we're going to talk about some peer-reviewed journals, which are not always that fun to talk about, but the content in it is frightening. You've already spotted it's this one. We, the people, have had enough. Y'all asked for it and asked over and over to get it in white ink on a dark shirt. We got it, and we've got in long sleeve and in hoodies as well. So we're stacked up. All different colors, all different shapes and sizes for all of you people. Links right down below. We the people have had enough. It's over at tristartrading.com. You people, thanks for every thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Tinfoil Tuesdays are a lot of fun. We start with this one. It is the idea that you could get fried rice syndrome. And it's real. It's a real thing. What is fried rice syndrome and why is everyone so scared of it? Experts explain. This went viral on TikTok 2 years ago. I never saw it because I'm not on TikTok because I'm an adult male. Fried rice syndrome, a type of food poisoning caused by the bacteria Bacillus aureus, is trending on social media and what to know about symptoms and prevention. All right, I'm cracking a joke of what the bacteria is called. People have died from this. You bring it into the house, you bring fried rice in from your favorite Chinese place or Japanese place, you sit it on the counter for an hour, you have another snack, and adios, you're gone. Turns out it's real. So I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about what else can kill you, and it's kind of where I'm at this week. And this is where we make a left-hand turn. And I'm going to talk about some peer-reviewed articles. It's not sexy, but it's valuable. Stick with me. And I was doing dishes, kind of thinking through, listening to some Gavin Adcock and just kind of doing my thing in the kitchen. And I looked down at the Dawn dish soap. And I saw Dawn, they got the little ducky on the side of it. And they got those commercials where they show you how they're the ones that clean up after an oil spill. Girls use this to clean dye out of their hair. Like girls would wash their hair in it. All of our kids wash in it. And it is ubiquitous to the kitchen sink. And it's everywhere in America. And I had this thought, why has it got to be so blue? Why does it got to be so blue? So I just turned the bottle around or the jug around and looked at it, and they don't say on the jug what the dye is. It's just called colorants because it's not edible. They don't have to tell you what's in it. They can just say colorant. So I did my homework, and guess what I found out? This is from dawn-dish.com. Their colorants are threefold: blue 1, yellow 5, and red 33. So then I went down the rabbit hole of peer-reviewed articles on that. Blue 1 ain't good. It's like really, really not good. This is what they have us have around our children. It ain't good. Peer-reviewed article says this: the effects of natural and synthetic blue dyes on human health, a review of current knowledge and therapeutic perspectives. I read the article, wasn't exciting, but it ain't good. And it turns out they use blue number 1 in products specifically marketed to children and pregnant women. Next article: certified food dyes in over-the-counter medicines and supplements marketed to children and pregnant women. Guess what blue dye does? Yep, any guesses? ADHD. A review of the association of blue food coloring with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder symptoms in children. They know this. They know blue number 1 either causes, maybe, but certainly exasperates children with ADHD, and they put it in their vitamins and in their medicines and in all sorts of stuff that they know children are ingesting. None of it is good. Then we get to yellow number 5. Yellow number 5 can cause skin rashes, itching, hives, especially in people who are sensitive to aspirin or have skin problems like hives. This is from verywellhealth.com. It's written by a doctor. Very basic stuff. This is just the skimming the surface of yellow 5. Some studies suggest yellow 5 and other food dyes might make kids hyper or have trouble paying attention, especially if they have ADHD. Again, it exasperates ADHD, maybe doesn't cause it. Here's what's crazy. In drips, red 33. I went down the rabbit hole on red 33. It ain't that bad. You don't want it. You don't want it in you. But in the grand scheme of the 3 colorants they use, that one's not all of that bad. It's bad, but it ain't that bad. Said all that to say this, really, and I hate to sound like a sarcastic soccer mom. Really, yeah, really, like they know this and they put it into our children. I started with fried rice syndrome, ended up chasing the Dawn dish detergent. So then I'm like, all right, what else do we give kids? Well, one of the things we give kids almost immediately is chickenpox. This is from the National Vaccine Information Center. Can chickenpox vaccine cause injury and or death? Merck has a product called Verivax, and it attacks the chickenpox. It's a vaccine for chickenpox. I'm not going through all of this, but here's some of the things that's complications of Verivax. They put this in our children, including mine. Encephalitis, stroke, GB syndrome, transverse myelitis, Bell's palsy, non-febrile seizures, aseptic meningitis, and you can go down from there. That's all for Verivax. We'll play this game. What is the one thing you have to get popped into before you can go to college? Anybody? It's the MMR. You got to get the MMRV. According to the CDC, possible side effects from measles, mumps, rubella, and varicella. Is that how you say that? Pain, swelling, redness, rash at the injection site, fever. I got a fever. Swelling of the glands in the neck or the cheeks, seizures associated with fever, full body rash, low platelet count, encephalitis, meningitis, pneumonia, severe allergic reaction, and death. Like it's right there on the CDC's website. Hey, if you take MMRV, you might die. Suzanne Humphries, when she was on Joe Rogan a few months ago, she said, they are fine with some kids taking one for the team. The overall health benefits are so good. They know that a few kids may get SIDS or just kill over dead the next day, and a few have to take one for the team. Let's keep going. Serious complications by Merck in the MMRV package insert during vaccine post-marketing surveillance have included all of that, starting with measles, ending with death, including ocular paralysis, arthritis, bronchitis, epididymitis. I can't pronounce all that. None of this is good. Now, at this point, you may go, Johnny, yeah, okay, blue coloring's bad, and putting injections in our veins are bad. They give children the day or within 24 hours of them being born vaccines for sexually transmitted diseases. They don't care, and this is all because of the CDC. The CDC's got a great site. I was on there today, and you can jump over to CDC and look at their data, underlying causes of death, 1999 to 2020, and you can just go through and do searches and read all about it, and they'll tell you all of this. And then according to the American Medical Association, this is me down the wormhole, it's an article from 2020 saying, hey, words and actions that erode trust in the CDC hurt us all. You have to trust the CDC. The CDC has approved, y'all know this, most of the drugs they approved get yanked within the first year. They approve garbage to go into our children that they know will kill them. And that is fact. And the American Medical Association says, hey, we can't erode trust in them. This is from retractionwatch.com. This is yet just a sliver of what's actually out there, but I don't know if y'all know this. Several people have said there are as many as between 30 and 40,000 total, and some say up to in the mid-50s. We'll say it this way, tens of thousands of academic, peer-reviewed, reviewed articles have been yanked, pulled off the shelves, and redacted since the COOF. This is from retractionwatch.com. Here's a list of retracted papers. And I'm not showing all of them because it's a ton. It starts with number 1, and they've got, as of this point, 581 just specifically about the that have been redacted, and they have a whole other list of expressions of concerns. Now, I said all that to say this. I don't know what today's point is that they're trying to kill us. They don't care. They don't care about your children. They don't care. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. And I see what they're doing and injecting is it's evil. And I'm going to use a word that I don't use on this channel very often, demonic. And I'm like, demonic. How evil is that? Are they willing to sacrifice our children for dollars? And the answer is, oh yeah. All right. So we started with this idea that you can die from sticky rice. What else can kill you? Here's my question of the day for y'all. What else can kill you? We've got things that you can put in and you might find effects down the road, 6 months from now, way down the road. Here's a few. Texas woman dies from braid-eating amoeba after using tap water for sinus rinse. She was using a neti pot up her nose hole, and she used tap water. Boop, gone. Did you know that? Do you know the number 3, the third leading cause of death in the U.S. is medical error, doctor at the hands of doctors? Yeah, I get it. You do enough. We all make mistakes at work. They happen to be working with people. Here's another one. This is from CROCS. This is actual CROCS, the shoes. It's from their investment press release. 2024 record results, annual revenues of $4.1 billion. People are wearing CROCS. They're everywhere. They are ubiquitous. Google this one with extreme caution. I would say don't Google it at all. Do you know that escalators eat CROCS? Yet they market them to children. Escalators eat CROCS for breakfast. All right, I'm out of words. I started with Deadly Rice. I ended up going down blue number 1 and just getting out of it. Ended up with CROCS eating feet. Here's my question today for all of you people here on Tinfoil Tuesday. What else can you die from? And I don't want one-offs. I know your cousin Jimmy fell off the house and got impaled. He got impaled by a transmission from a 64 Oldsmobile. I got it. That's a one-off. That's an outlier. But what's something else we all should be aware of? All kidding aside, all sticky rice aside, what's something we should be aware of? I think neti pots is kind of important because they sell those at Walgreens and people use tap water and they get brain amoebas from it. That one's important. I think people who have kids need to know about CROCS, and everybody. No adults should be in CROCS, but it's a different story. Let me know what you think right down below. Welcome to another Tinfoil Tuesday. Let me know. See y'all. Bye.
Welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday. We hope you sing along.
You want answers?
Come on, Johnny B.